Hello, and welcome to episode somehow 201 of the Book Wars Pod.
Oh my god.
I wonder if
Send
people
help.
just thought that we were like trying to get to 200 to fulfill a bet and then quit.
I think they hoped for that, but sadly, here we are.
Stop
I
dead in the
mean-
middle of a book.
To be fair, that would be on brand, because, as Kate said, we are in the middle of a book. We are reading what I hope is the middle third of Path of Vengeance, chapters 22 through 43. It is by Cavan Scott. I definitely remember reading this book. I'm Miranda. Hey.
Nailed it.
What if we just wrapped right there?
Yeah, just let's get this one in the can. We're done.
Listen, I got the
It's not
whole
getting better.
introduction without fucking up.
Also,
Listen.
notably still in the middle of this fucking book, y'all. Like,
Everyone's here. We're reading the book. We're still. Is this the last one in phase 2?
this is
One
the
more.
one.
What's it? Jesus.
Isn't there one more?
This is the last like full book in phase 2. Yes.
Oh, I thought there's a DJO thing. Is it not a book? Is it just a comic?
There's all right, so
Oh, fuck.
Why
the
did I
setup of
ask?
the High Republic is an all right so moment. There is after this book, there is a manga, which that's probably what you're talking about. I don't remember that DJO did it, but I don't remember that he didn't. So that's probably what you're talking about. And then there's like an interstitial couple things. There's like an interstitial comic series and an interstitial like book of short stories that we'll be reading. And then we start phase 3.
Okay.
And those are basically like, hey, remember a year and a half ago when you finished phase 1? Here's what happened.
The only reason I thought there was another thing was because, as I already alluded to, very clearly said to everyone before we started recording, when I started reading this, I thought this book happened before, and I know that some of it's before and some of it's during. We're Tarantinoing it here, sort of, kind of. Well, now that has many different meanings, none of which I meant, but we're confused about the timeline.
Rana, I
And,
already said we're keeping the foot content Patreon only.
to be clear, it was never my foot content. That's not going to happen.
I'm so upset. Wow.
Anyway,
Should I know more
so
things about Quentin Tarantino.
maybe enjoy the internet or don't enjoy it.
I was
but,
going to say,
you know.
enjoy not being that as online as I am,
Yeah,
apparently.
Exactly. But that's all to say that I had to look up a timeline because I was like, surely I've missed something here. Maybe I'm reading the wrong book. And that's where I saw that there was one more thing after this. So, but now I know I'm mostly wrong. Also, this is an auditory thing, but I can't stop looking at Magenta's tail. Just like a little feather duster
It's
in the
so
window, or in the
cute.
window, in the box of camera things
She's
here. How do
helping.
words work? I'm muting. This is bad.
I mean, it is technically a window, not in the sense that you meant, but
No, I meant like a window, like a little like.
oh,
You
well,
know,
there you go. Then you
screen
were
latch.
Yeah,
then
you
you were
nailed it.
right.
We're doing great.
Thanks, guys. I never thought I'd hear that. Oh my god.
Say hi. Say hello. Say hello.
Wait, I have to take a picture of this so we can put it
Okay.
on our socials.
I don't know. Well, she looks very angry right now.
Magenta.
Honestly, she's looking angrier and angrier, which is making the picture
Makes
better
it
and
Yeah,
better.
it is. Okay.
That's how people look
Sorry,
when they
buddy.
hear our podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my. More like how I look when Chris tries to make a joke. And then, yeah.
On or off pod, really.
Why
True.
not both?
Anyway, I'm opening my beer now.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
great,
so what are we
great
drinking?
transition.
Kate,
Yeah, great.
What? Oh, fucking. This is the last sipping pretty in the house. Thank you, God. Y'all are gonna laugh. Anyway, it's the last sipping pretty in the house. We've so slowly been drinking these. I don't. Yeah, we'll see the next whenever the next episode we buy beer, how much the actual volume of beer we buy, because oh my god, there's just been beer living in our fridge. Like
Yeah,
randomly.
but then it's going to be warm weather and you're going to have to bring beer to people's cookouts and stuff.
Fuck. It's fine. Anyway,
The
beer.
problem is when I have friends over, they have like very specific beer tastes, so they will like bring their own beer, even if I'm like, guys, I have beer, and then
Oh.
they will leave their beer here, which is like a very kind thing to do. Except then I just have more beer and we don't drink it by ourselves.
Okay, but the reason why two of them bring their own beer is because one of them got like he just like literally has a fucking like lunch bag with all his beers in it and brings and he'll bring it to places, drink his own beer, take his own beer home, and it's because like he went to where did he got bullied at a party when he was at Nebraska or something.
Oh, I don't know the story
I
at all.
Yeah,
have no
like
empathy for this. I'm sorry.
okay, well anyway.
Damn, I do not have the lore for this.
Oh yeah, that's why he always brings his beer everywhere. Nobody knows who this is. This person has never like God bless him. He's so nice. He's not on the internet and he doesn't listen to this podcast. But yeah, no, he just it's because he got bullied for his beer taste or whatever at some point.
Damn.
Yeah, when he was going to Nebraska, and this is why we hate Nebraska.
This is why we don't go to Nebraska.
I will personally tell you there are many other reasons to hate Nebraska.
Oh
I'm
no,
glad
no
you don't.
doubt.
I wasn't short of them.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this is the one of the reasons to hate Nebraska is because they were so mean to like one of the nicest men I've ever met in my life. He just doesn't talk and he wants to pet dogs. Like I'm just like, why? Anyway.
That is the ideal existence.
Right?
I feel bad now for saying I didn't have empathy. What I meant was like I do feel like it's an extreme reaction. But
no, you're not wrong about that.
I hear you.
I know you're not wrong about that because this man at this point is like 30 years old. Like, get over it. But also, this is the reason. Anyway, Chris has so much whiskey.
I do, both in bottles. Although in bottles, I have like a lot of like mostly drinking bottles. I need to restock. But I have a healthy pour right now, which is because I poured myself a regular pour, and then I was like, Kate, there's not much left. Should I just like do a big pour? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, great. It's your fault when I'm drunk and annoying you later. So here we are.
To be fair,
Marriage.
that last pour of whiskey is always more than you think.
It's true.
No, look, wait, hold it up. Look at this thing. It's like I
that's
should
a
have told him to
lot.
stop.
It's
It's two.
solidly it's 2 fingers.
It's two.
It is the last of my Japanese airport whiskey.
Speaking of killing things in this house.
I think I've told this story on the pod before. But literally, so when you go to Japan, it's actually extremely hard to buy Japanese whiskey because whiskey takes a long time to age and their whiskey industry is not super old, particularly not super old in being globally popular, and they can sell it for more out of the country. So they just sell it, like almost all of it, out of the country, and it's very hard to find in the country. And so when we went to Japan, I kept trying to fucking buy Japanese whiskey, and I could not find any of the good stuff at any fucking store we went to. And then on our last day, as we're at the airport and walking through the duty-free shop, I see this, which is like the type of whiskey that I had been looking for and not able to find. And it was like a special edition, which was literally Haneda Airport only, which was hilarious. Maybe just Japanese airports, maybe just duty free only, but it's fantastic. It's some of the best whiskey I've ever had. So, shout out to the Hakushu Japanese Forest Edition
At the airport.
at the airport.
We love a duty free.
It's true.
I famously did not pay duties on this whiskey.
Oh my fuck god. Incredible. Rana, what do you have?
Well, sorry, I'm distracted because Argos just came upstairs to say hello.
Sweet baby.
I can't turn off my headphones because we're in the middle of recording, but I know that he says hi in his
Argos,
heart.
we're gonna see you soon, ish.
I wish you could hear that. Oh well, he's so cute. Also, it's cold out, so we have gone for over 5 miles of walks today, and he is still a little hyper, so it's cool. Actually, by it's cold, it was 50 degrees today for the first time since like October, so it's not cold anymore, but we still have snow everywhere. I am drinking this random wine. I don't know when I got it. Maybe my mom gave me this when she did her I'm sure I've talked about this on the pod. Her, oh no, they're tariffing all European alcohol. Therefore, let me go to New Hampshire and fill up my car with as much as I can get.
Oh my god.
I think that's probably where this came from. It's delicious, and I've never heard of it before. Since it was 50 degrees today, I thought, let me open up a bottle of rosé. It's a Côte de Provence. I can't pronounce French, so I'm not gonna try because there's a lot of words on here. It has a pretty little label. Yeah, whatever it is, it's delicious. It was bottled in 2023, and if I try to say any of these French words, I will be banned from the country of Canada. So I can't. But it is, though I don't really give a fuck what the Quebecois think in
I
life.
was gonna
The
so-
French is
say-
different there anyway.
The
I was
Quebecois
gonna
can't speak French either.
I was gonna
That's true.
say the most garbage French. It was fucking incredible. Oh man, I'd forgotten how trash Quebecois French is until we were watching the Olympics, and so like they would like cut in snippets of like Canadian TV or whatever the heck, because you know obviously their athletes are decent at winter sports, and I'd just be like, my fucking ears. Anyway, it's fine.
Was that in the World
My
Series too?
My favorite thing is how French Canadians feel like the most oppressed people.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, y'all have got to fucking chill.
no fucking comment.
The
It's
French
hard.
with a complex couldn't be.
Never. Yeah. So that's what I'm drinking. It's really, really good, and I'm gonna have to vacuum seal it because I can't drink an entire bottle of wine. But I do have salmon
that
tea
attitude.
tomorrow, and I think it will go well with it. So, oh my god, we have another pet visiting us. This is really the pet pod. Too bad I didn't
Say
pick up
hi.
Argos.
Hi Tony.
Tony, you look so little.
He's
Tony's
a
like,
huge boy.
he's like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
I took him off of his happy. Oh, that didn't go well. Took him off his happy place on the floor when he was just staring at me. So
Well,
now he's gonna start yelling at me soon. It'll be fine.
that's good.
Orca's
I
just
love
sitting
you.
on the ground staring at me with his big black eyes because
Orca.
he picked, as soon as we started recording, to finally eat all the food in his bowl, and now he's like, I want more.
In his defense, I told you to refill it, and you were like, no.
And in my defense, he has plenty of goddamn food in there.
What are you drinking, Burb?
I'm drinking a beer.
Any more details or?
Great question.
Did it just emerge as a cup or
No,
stein
we're
or
still,
a glass
we
of
still
beer?
have some opinions about the choices the company has been making in recent
Oh, okay.
weeks and months.
Oh,
I mean, if
Yeah.
you're, never mind. It's fine.
The beer is still good. They just have pulled some dick moves.
Yeah, no free advertising.
Damn, now I'm curious for this to
Show it to
I
us
this,
visually.
uh,
We won't.
Oh,
say
it's
what
the
it is.
exact same
Discord.
thing I'm usually fucking drinking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what
Oh.
it is now.
They just
yeah.
like fired their kitchen 2 months ago and like
Oh yes, okay. I
with
did
no
notice.
with no notice and,
and the AI slop.
yeah, the AI slop thing. Did you
Mhm.
guys see that? We can talk about it off pod.
I did see it.
That's sad. Their food was very solid for a bar.
Yeah. And that doesn't exist anymore. It exists at other location.
Y'all, we're probably only
Not-
like 5 years away from somebody trying to AI
Yes.
slop literal food, like just putting fucking robots in a kitchen and being like, it's actually better than
Oh my
humans.
god, stop.
They will for sure start that on like Uber Eats with the ghost kitchens, and then
Yeah.
it will emerge.
Mhm.
Isn't like
Mhm.
a corporate slop bowl thing.
Great.
Like the places that you go to for lunch, like in the cities.
Oh,
you
yeah.
get
that I like
$15.
those.
I mean, yeah, it's like,
I know it's not good. I'm
Chipotle has
like, I can
ruined
have
us.
avocado and edamame with my chicken. Sign me up. 3 types of sauce. Perfect.
I do need to say that I was there buying this beer before coming back to record, and I didn't sleep well last night, and so I said that to my friend who was bartending, and she goes, "Oh, do you want like a shot of Malort? That'll wake you right up." And I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
Oh no.
So I had Malort before this, and it was more Malort than I've ever had before.
I love you so much.
It was better when it was only a small sip one time,
Uh-huh.
not a full like 3 ounces of Malort.
Uh-huh.
I don't know
3
that-
ounces.
I don't know that anyone.
Yeah.
A, that's not a shot.
That's like 3.
That's
like
3
that's
shots.
like 12. Like,
It
B,
was
I don't know
probably-
that
it's like in
anyone
the
has ever
2.5
had
to
3
3
ounces of
range.
Malort.
Oh yeah, they have. I got it. There's like one guy who like comes in and orders Malort like every week.
What the hell?
It's a weird choice, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
He's a weird dude. It's great.
I think that's definitely classified as a cry for help. You guys can laugh. I'm not even joking.
I was gonna say then we should all be drinking so
No,
much.
no, I'm joking
Lord.
because I like to laugh at people's misery. To be clear,
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
We know
What are you
you're
drinking,
like
Devin?
Devin.
Misery or something else?
Well,
Mm.
now I feel like I'm kind of a
Eh.
square, but I'm just drinking water.
That's
you know?
fine.
That's just been...
Devin whips out his bottle of Malort.
PhD life.
I've had a lot of soda these last couple of days, so I'm trying to just do like tea and water at least until like Friday. Then I'll have more.
There you
Baja
go.
Blast.
Oh my god.
More Baja Blast.
I don't know that I've ever had Baja Blast.
What?
That's you are genuinely missing
What?
out. I don't know. I don't
mean-
know what else to say.
Well, because like
Yeah.
I don't drink soda that often to begin with.
What?
I never eat Taco Bell. I've had Taco Bell once in my life, which I feel like is like the unofficial home of Baja Blast.
You've only had Taco Bell once in your life.
I've literally only had Taco Bell once in my life.
Do you- what was it?
Great
I
question.
think it was
Yeah.
just a burrito.
That's not helpful.
You
What
didn't even
what
get
was
a
in
I
the
mean,
burrito?
I know.
Damn.
Like the
Fucking-
beefy 5-layer burrito? Is
This
it like
is
the bean and
14
cheese
years
burrito?
ago, y'all. I don't know.
You would remember.
I remember not feeling well on the ride home.
I mean, it does that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a little
Sometimes it hits
greasy.
too hard. I'm not opposed, but also like
But it's
now that I'm in Colorado, if I want cheap Mexican food, I can get better cheap Mexican food.
you don't
But
get
you don't-
Taco Bell because you want cheap Mexican food.
It's weird how often Taco Bell lovers have to explain this.
Like, I'm not even a
Like-
Taco Bell lover. I actually don't like Taco Bell, but you don't go there because you want Mexican food.
Uh-huh. True.
She is her own thing.
I mean, tell you what, next time one of you visits, we can get Taco Bell. Rana, when we're in Massachusetts, we can
I'm
get
gonna
Taco
be
Bell.
in Colorado before you guys are in Massachusetts.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
That's
also
all
just
right.
in Colorado right now.
I was gonna
That's
say,
true.
like,
Poor
Devin,
Devin.
we'll come to you.
We
We'll go to the
abandoned you.
Taco Bell off baseline. It'll be great.
oh my
Hell
freaking
yeah.
god.
All right, I'm muting now. Bye.
Hi.
Only reason I remember specifically that there's a Taco Bell off baseline is because it's next to the Wendy's, which I did frequent often.
I'll unmute for Wendy's. Wendy's is a solid little, kind of underrated fast food restaurant.
I think
I'm
so.
not looking at this side of the screen.
I would agree. I would
I've-
agree with that.
Their
I would
fries were
agree
surprisingly
underrated.
good.
Their CEO joined the stupid fucking bullying the McDonald's CEO
Oh, I
burger
saw, it, and it
challenge.
was like, bro, you're not funny.
It was, yeah, he was not funny. The A&W guy was funny. I think I sent that to you.
Did you? Oh, I
Yes.
don't think I've seen it yet.
Anyway,
I just liked the parody of the McDonald's guy
I
that
mean,
I sent you.
yeah.
Like Ronald McDonald.
Oh no, we.
Oh god.
After this, we can actually start the pod. I swear. But McDonald's
Devin's gonna cut
CEO
all this.
put out like a video of him like taste testing their new burger. Which he did not. He notably had to call a product because McDonald's is not legally allowed to call their shit burgers. And B, he just looked so repulsed the entire time. He's like, look at all this. I don't even know what to
Look at
do
all
with
those
this.
chickens.
It was extremely funny.
And it was like filmed on like somebody's potato phone, and he had like his little Harvard sweater over his collared shirt, and it was not literally a Harvard sweater, but like, you know, like that very preppy whatever the fuck. It was ridiculous. It was purely absurd. Anyway, this is what I pay attention to, so I don't have to look at the horrors.
Speaking of the horrors,
Yes.
continuing from the first time we recorded for this book a regular amount of time ago.
Yep.
Our cause is the National Immigrant Justice Center. That is immigrant is the word, immigrantjustice.org. Their goal is to establish and defend the legal rights of immigrants regardless of background and transform the immigration system to one that actually affords equal opportunity for all. They also have a bunch of really good resources for what to do if you encounter ICE in the wild. If you have the funds and are so inclined, please direct it their way.
Hooray. All right. So, we finally found Planet X, which is kind of bananas after being told about it for several many books
The
and
quest
like
is over.
not getting there, just like I don't know, being stuck in like fucking like the whatever fuck force field from hell, like it's just all this other nonsense. Going to 10 different other planets, which are decidedly not Planet X. We have arrived, and it is kind of a horror show. I think, like,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't. Well, Miranda, we were just talking about Annihilation, and it's not like that.
even Annihilation.
Yeah, it's the whole planet is cursed. It's like so pretty and also too much. It's fine.
The more I think about
Deeply
it, the more
haunted.
apt that comparison is. Specifically, the
Am I-
movie Annihilation stuff, not the book Annihilation.
Okay, am I the only one who hasn't read Annihilation before like the last 2 weeks? Cool.
Yes.
Great. I'm part of the club now though.
Yay, welcome.
Deeply haunted planet.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
I don't love it. It's yeah, I never want to go back here again. Are you
Oh,
I don't
that's
know who-
interesting. I
Sorry.
feel the opposite, Kate. I could read like 5 books on this planet. I like it.
Oh, I mean, yes, and also I don't know. It's like the thing with Annihilation is that so much of it felt like Technicolor horror, which is a very fascinating, like whole situation, kind of like Midsommar. And so, yeah, and that is what this planet is, and also like that's almost more unsettling to me than just your run of the mill like it's nighttime creepy shit. So
Oh, see, I like that so much more.
fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not like a good like subversion of the trope or anything, but oh my god, it made me so fucking uncomfortable. Also, I hate trees, so maybe that was part of
What?
it.
Kate's afraid of trees on a good day. I can't confirm.
Yes.
Fucking New York City.
It
God.
reminded
Fuck
me a little
you!
bit of did any of you ever read The Sparrow? I had very mixed feelings on it. No? Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't know what that
This-
was.
this
but
was
me
my
shutting
point.
myself up.
The autistic point is my point.
I love you. Yes.
So the thing about Planet X, in addition to being a Technicolor horror show, is that like the force is very strong here. There's a lot of shit going on. And my absolutely favorite thing about this book so far that I'm totally obsessed with is Marta not putting any of the fucking pieces together.
She you know, the cult blinders, they don't encourage.
The cult blinders are on. When they were on the way to the planet and going through the death force field, the one character that, like the one person on their team that only communicated, first of all, never, but then started screaming about we're all gonna fucking die telepathically
Yeah, in their brains, yes.
in their brains. Marta's like, I don't know what the force is. I don't know how we got through that. That's fucking weird. Wow, why is this guy so observant all the time? It's like, baby girl, every single person on this trip questing Planet X is force sensitive, and this was on purpose.
Mhm.
Like, the mother is insane, but she knows what she's doing. Like, this was very clearly crafted. You just kind of like hopped onto the spaceship at the last minute, like, let's go on an adventure. We're all gonna die. And it's like, you don't notice anything about what's happening here?
It's sometimes it's hard to remember that during this time period, Marta's like 18, 19. And like, just speaking for myself, I was a dumbass when I was like 18, 19, and I wasn't in a cult. So,
I
At
mean,
least
I'm
not
a
since
dumbass
middle
now.
school.
I'm 33 years old.
hey,
That was a joke about Kate going to Catholic middle school. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I didn't have a good time.
Catholicism is only slightly more of a cult than Mormonism.
I mean, yeah. Gotta.
It's
The first
easier
time
to
Chris saw
escape.
an actual fucking relic up close in real life, the way he lost his mind was like very funny to me.
Hold
You
on.
know,
Hold
Hmm?
on. All right. So I actively stopped getting high like 2 hours before this. Did you just say he saw a relic in real life?
yes.
Where's the
what is this?
relic?
A Catholic relic.
A
Do we know-
I guess
where
I
was
don't know what a
this?
Catholic
Thank
relic
you,
Have I
is.
seen
Devin,
it?
for
Okay.
being a normal fucking human being.
Okay, so
Have you never played Civ 6?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
oh,
I don't have the time to play it in between that sentence and this sentence, but I trust, that it connected.
so in Catholicism, a relic is not just like a religious artifact; it is literally dead people body parts.
Yeah.
Okay.
The range of emotions that just flashed across this man's face.
So, or things related to people's bodies. So, like, there's like thousands of churches across the world with like bits of wood that they swear to God is the true part of the true cross, sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Or like this is like
Shroud
Saint Sebastian's
Turin.
finger, except he apparently had 20 fingers. Like that kind of thing. So,
I heard a shroud, and that does sound very familiar to me.
The
Mhm.
Shroud of Turin is
Yes.
like a
that's
a
a thing.
relic.
That is
Gotcha.
yes.
Okay, but also
Okay.
I think my favorite like relic, non-relic, is the one that me and Kate saw when we went to the fucking like Jesuit fucking like home mother church. I don't know what the fuck you call it.
Yeah.
When we were in Rome.
Mother Church?
Home
Mother
Mother Church.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know they allowed women in church in Catholicism sometimes. Right. I mean,
You're not wrong.
Mary's mentioned at least twice in the Bible, is all I'm gonna say.
Fuck me.
I may not have read it, but I know that.
Oh my word.
Anyway, so we go to this church, and it happens to be like during service because it's fucking Catholicism, and it's always during service. That's the fucking
So you
secret.
wander in during mass.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that just
Love
kind of
it.
happens in Italy.
Yeah.
so.
No, that's.
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
challenge somebody to go to Italy and not wander into a church during mass. Like that's impossible.
Yeah, like they're just constantly having mass, like at St. Peter's Basilica, for example. So you just have to shut the
Like
fuck
sometimes
up.
they're having mass outside, like it's middle school, like it's a whole.
Fuck off.
Anyway, so we go in, and we're like, we're like being respectful in the back, and they all of a sudden. So this is the church where I first saw a fucking relic, and
Which
I
was
turned
some-
to Kate.
Which was what was it?
It was someone's finger.
Ignatius.
I think it
finger?
was Saint Ignatius'
Okay.
finger. And I was like, is that like? And I was like, that's really weird that they like made a fake finger. And Kate's like, no, that's his real fucking finger.
Or someone's real fucking
And
finger.
so I quietly lost my shit about that in the back of this church. Meanwhile, mass continues, and they get
also,
to.
to be fair, what you're about to describe does not count as a fucking relic. It has nothing to do with.
I know,
any
but
saints
it's
or
I don't
okay.
care. It's still fucking stupid.
Okay.
Anyway, they get to
He ain't
some
wrong.
part where they're like, I don't know. I don't know the terms. My religion's older. But they like get to like the end of it, and they're like celebrating everything and
Oh my
whatever.
God. It's
And
like,
all of a sudden-
it's the fucking like I don't know, like after you do communion and you have your like contemplation 5 minutes. It's like that.
Yeah. And
Is it the part
so
where you shake hands?
No,
Uh,
that's before communion.
yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Whatever. Anyway.
Anyway, so they just start like blasting like epic music and turning spotlights onto this like gorgeous like Renaissance fresco on the wall.
It was beautiful.
It's like it's amazing, and I'm like, I too would highlight this if I had it in my church. No,
But wait, there's more.
that's not what was being highlighted. The gorgeous, authentic Renaissance fresco starts fucking conveyor belting out of sight to reveal a cup. Now, what is this cup, you might say? Is it the Holy Grail? No, it's not.
Yes.
It is, in fact, just the regular cup that one of the saints. Hang on. I'll get there, Kate.
No, it
Don't
wasn't
worry.
just a straight up statue. I don't think it was a cup.
You're right. It wasn't a cup. It was a statue. I
Excuse the fuck
apologize.
outta you.
It was a statue of
At least get the details
Mary or
right.
something.
No, it was a statue of fucking Saint Ignatius because it was the Jesuit church.
Okay, fine.
Fuck
Whatever.
me.
6 of one, half dozen of the other. Anyway, so it's a statue of Saint Ignatius, and at this point, I'm already.
I had to read your half of the Bible too, you know. Jesus.
That's because our part's the part that counts. No, JK, ours definitely does not count, famously. But anyway,
I ain't
I
touching
just want to
that.
remind y'all that this is recorded.
I ain't
like
touching
at
any of
some
that.
point I should say that.
anyway, so, and I'm like losing my mind because I'm like, you are fucking like rolling a Renaissance fresco out of sight to show this statue. I want to know what this statue is. So we go
Are
up
they
after
rolling it
the.
out like you watch Bill Nye in science class and you just bring the big TV out?
No, it's like on like a fucking. Kate, help me describe. It's like
So it's like the frescoes.
it's like when you like roll up your blinds. It was like that.
yeah,
Like a projector situation.
Yeah.
almost
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Except it was literally a fucking canvas that they rolled out of sight. And then
And
behind the canvas is this fucking statue that Chris is about to describe.
and so we go up and there's, as there is for everything in Italy, there's a sign telling you what it is. And it's like, this is a statue of Saint Ignatius that was commissioned in, fucking 200 AD, or I don't actually know when he lived. Apologies. That's what I'm choosing to apologize for. But anyway, this very historic statue.
The way that's
And then
so off
there's-
is so good. Yeah,
And
go
then
on.
there's a footnote. And the footnote says, the real statue was melted down by Napoleon's forces in the 1800s. This is a recreation of the statue. And I just fucking can't.
the simulacrum is Catholicism, right fucking there. Just
This is a religion that clings desperately to the Ten Commandments.
yeah.
One of the second of which, Rana's offended.
Rod was
She's
like,
"Fuck
absolutely
this
fuck no."
Catholicism
Rana's like, you have
bullshit."
blasphemed too far. Isn't the fucking second one like, don't worship idols?
Yeah, we this is how Protestantism happened.
Yeah, and not
Jeez.
only are they
Lee, I'm not
worshiping an
kidding.
idol, it's a fake idol.
It's hollow
It's not
inside.
even real.
It's hollow inside. The
It's made
original
of tin.
the original was melted down for bullets, literally, by Napoleon's army. What was the fucking point of this?
I honestly have no idea.
Oh my god.
We were just
Technicolor
talking about relics
Planet?
because I was confused.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Why were we talking about relics?
because you were like, Chris lost his
Because-
shit the first time he found out what relics
Well,
are.
where did I even get?
But
where did I
didn't that happen because Chris said something about Catholics
Cults and
make as little
Catholicism.
sense as we were talking about cults, and then you talked about
Oh,
Mormons.
it was
and
Kate.
then
No,
Catholics.
it was Kate
And
being
someone
like,
just brought Catholics into
I
this?
remember being
Oh,
19.
Kate's afraid of trees.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kate's afraid of trees, and Kate being like, I remember being 19, and us being like, you weren't in a cult, and then me joking, at least not since
Yeah,
middle
Catholic
school, because she went to
school.
Catholic school.
Listen,
Full circle,
Yeah.
we're here.
It's fine.
We
You
are
probably needed
34
to
minutes
record.
into the podcast.
Oh my fucking god. Listen, wow, that was like 20 minutes story time. I listen. Thanks for the recap. I had COVID last month, so now my brain doesn't work.
You got a
And
vacation
just,
to Italy right there.
yeah, it's
It's basically the same.
jeez Louise. Planet X.
The trees are scary.
Yeah,
The
it's
trees
got
are force
scary-
sensitive.
It's got scary force sensitive trees that apparently amplify other people's like weak force sensitivities. Like if you were borderline, all of a sudden you can do like Jedi shit. I don't know.
Yeah, but
And
it's
Marta's
Marta
like-
once again. Like, oh man, it's wild how my boyfriend keeps picking every safe fruit to eat off of a tree and doesn't pick any poisonous mushrooms or anything like that. We're so lucky. There's no other explanation for this.
but
I mean,
also,
she's 19.
yeah. But
Yeah.
my favorite thing about that though was the moment where she realized what was happening, and she's just like pointing at her fucking lizard boyfriend, being like, "Kevin."
She's got a type. She's
I
got a
think
type. I was
I
going to
really
talk about
love-
this later. Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
No, you go.
I was going to talk about this later, but Marta loves a force-sensitive guy who's gonna die. It's her type.
It's true.
Well, it's
Marta,
just
I
Star
love
Wars.
that her
That's gonna
defining.
happen.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just said it's Star Wars. That's gonna fucking happen.
Oh, yeah,
Your force
absolutely.
sensitive boyfriend gonna fucking die.
Absolutely.
It's true though.
I just love that Marta's like defining trait as like a sentient being is just being the single most illogical person you've ever met. Like this, she is like the poster child for like the memes of like, so this, and then this, and then this, and so if you put them in a row, I don't know what you're talking about. Like she's absolutely incapable
Thanks.
of coming to conclusions.
To be fair, that does make her great for the cult.
It's true.
Yeah, no, I mean that's the thing though. Like, if when you're raised in an environment that doesn't encourage independent thinking, what are you gonna do magically, like spontaneously develop independent? That doesn't happen. Instead, you point at your suddenly force sensitive boyfriend. Like, holy shit, Kevin.
Also, it is. I do want to credit the writing of from both Cavan Scott in this one and it was Justina Ireland and
Tessa Gratton.
Tessa Gratton. Thank you. Who have written kind of the Marta centric books because I famously really hate plots that depend on somebody holding the stupid ball for like 10 minutes. And Marta doesn't do that. This is just who she is. And they have made us believe that she is just this dumb.
She is the stupid ball. Do we want to talk about Mortis real quick? That Burb does not remember the existence of.
I don't remember Mortis.
Yeah, so this is
so
like,
I can let you monologue some more about crazy shit.
this is like one joke that I made to Kate when we were famously talking off pod, breaking the rules. I promise it's only happened once. We just sit in silence other than that.
It's true.
But the planet itself is very distinctly a character in this book.
Yeah.
In a way that like you don't quite realize when everyone's searching for it, because it's like, oh, everyone's searching for Planet X. X-Tuine, it's just another Star Wars planet.
Right. And also like located in a weird hidden pocket dimension that you kind of just stumble upon randomly.
You just kind of like don't worry. If you just like stop worrying about it, like maybe you'll find it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very, and we're going to talk much more about this in phase 3, not to give out any spoilers, but like when you look at like they get out of the ship and they're immediately like, what is happening on this planet? Like we all feel weird. There's like a wash of colors. Everything's amazing and also potentially trying to kill us, very much like the Annihilation Swamp.
It's like, this is just Annihilation once again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is purely the Florida Everglades.
Which, yes.
But it very much reminds me of the Mortis arc of Clone Wars, which for those who have not watched is basically, there's really no good way to explain it, so I'm not going to try.
It's really one of the creepiest arcs of the Clone Wars. Like it's pure lore, honestly.
It's pure lore. It's like never made fully clear if it's all just a fever dream. Like it's not, but it's also never made fully clear if it's all just a fever dream.
We know from Rebels it's not.
I know. It's not made clear in the Clone Wars. Like if it's just a collective hallucination where they're on this planet that is trying to kill them and is also like one of the birthplaces of the Force, and Anakin kind of becomes Jesus, but then he becomes fallen Jesus, and it's sad.
Oh my god, we made the Catholicism thing work.
The whole Skywalker's like saga is Anakin is Jesus.
Oh yeah.
This is on Mortis. He realizes Jesus-itude.
I see.
And like nothing reminded me so much of Mortis with Planet X as the two creatures that they find who seem to be in some sort of weird cosmic battle for good and evil, which again we see that with the son and the daughter with Mortis, and they're literally transform into like, I was like, what in the Aslan is happening here? It's like that. Speaking of Jesus, it's fine.
Yeah, the Mortis arc literally has a scene where Anakin like personally fucking like subdues both the dark side and the light side and balances the Force. No one has ever said that George Lucas or Dave Filoni is subtle.
And now that man is in charge of all the Star Wars.
God, he really is. We haven't talked about that at all.
Literally all the Star Wars.
Is belong to Hat. But yeah,
All
so
the
like,
Star Wars is belong to Hat is
Yes.
the perfect encapsulation of where we're at.
but yeah, so like, just basically
Sorry.
the way this like reminded me of Mortis is that the planet is a character in that the planet is like a stand-in for the Force itself. It feels like on this planet.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then there's kaiju, which we've already talked about. We are pro kaiju on this pod, most of us anyway.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of horrors on the planet.
There's a lot. There's the big like fucking not spider thing, which I don't like, and I'm glad has never been represented in any sort of visual media.
It doesn't not sound like the Zilla Beast, honestly. It sounds like a giant centipede motherfucker.
There's got to be some fan art somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure.
It definitely it makes insectoid clicking noises. It skitters. It's bad. It's bad news. Stabs people with its feet. It's bad.
Thanks, Chris.
Chris
Once
and the
again,
foot thing.
Foot content only available on the Patreon.
It's the third time Chris has brought up feet tonight. just so
How
everyone
many
knows.
times do I have to say this isn't Foot Pod?
I did enjoy the moment where it's like, hooray, the big not a leveler is here to save. Oh God, he's not here to save us.
Yeah, no.
No, not here to save us.
Definitely
Big
not
angry
here to
kitty.
save us.
Angriest kitty.
Also, I love that Marta is just like completely incapable of putting that together in her mind. Speaking of, once again, absolutely not being able to connect the dots.
Oh my gosh.
Marta has seen leveler. Marta describes giant creature that, by most descriptions, feels kind of like a leveler. But why would it be mad at us? Could it be after the eggs that we just stole?
No, it's fine.
No one gets mad when you steal their babies.
Nobody gets mad in
Famously.
nature when you
Mhm.
steal the babies.
Mm-hmm. Can we talk more about Marta? now?
Please. Let's talk
Oh.
about Marta.
My God, her character arc has been utterly fascinating. From being this like sweet little accolade, I am the preschool teacher too. I'm just gonna wrest power of this whole fucking cult from two extremely dangerous people, actually, and wage war on Force users. And I was just like, holy fucking shit, she's terrifying. And I'm just like, man, just like I don't know, Grief did some. Went gangbusters in her brain and did some weird stuff because she's just out of control right now.
Is
Mhm.
that what's like pushing her to do these insane things?
I mean, I think
Do we
it's.
think? Because
I
it
mean-
just seems like, why the fuck is she crazy now?
I think-
I mean, I definitely think that's like the inciting like experience that she has is that like she, you know, she has her little rumspringa with Kevin where he's just like, maybe using the Force isn't so bad, and then he super dies, like in her, like crumbles to dust in her fucking arms, and she's like, oh no, he was super wrong. I'm doubling down on this. I lost this person because I wasn't good enough to convince them that the cult is right, and yeah, and so on and so forth, and it just kind of keeps snowballing from there.
Yeah, and I think
Sure.
the death of Bach is his name,
Mhm.
Bocana.
What kind of?
No,
I'm not gonna lie. That's what I heard in my head when Chris said
No.
Bach. I didn't read it as Bach because I was reading the name as Bocana, so I was reading it as Boke for some reason, like with the line over the O.
yeah, me too.
But as soon as you said Bach, I was seeing the chickens.
But like, I completely agree with everything Kate said about like, there's a notable difference in Marta's character before Kevin dies and after Kevin dies. And also, I think there's an just as notable difference before Bach dies and after Bach dies, where she kind of just has essentially a complete mental break from reality. Like, she's no longer living in the same universe as the rest of us.
Yeah.
And that's what's so terrifying about her to both the Herald and the Mother, because they're very experienced in manipulating people and knowing that the way you manipulate people is to like play on the fact that they care about their own well-being. And Marta no longer has a sense of her own well-being, so she cannot be threatened.
It's interesting because when I was seeing her or reading her hallucinations or whatever the hell's happening with her, seeing Kevmo.
Kevin.
Kevin.
But
Well,
Kevin.
Kevmo, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Kevmo sounds both like a golden retriever and a frat bro. And in fact, I picture a golden retriever with a hat and a beer. So
He's Mr. Peanut
Um,
Butter.
If he'd graduated
exactly.
from Padawan status, he would have been the Frat Bro Jedi for sure.
1000%. But because at the same time Yana is seeing Lore, Lore is her name?
Core.
Core. I was like, I'm gonna let her off and I don't know where it is. One of these is not quite right. Sorry guys, I decided to start recording at 9:15 because I couldn't get my life together and I'm not meant to be awake at this hour. Anyway, because they were both having this happen, I thought at first, oh, maybe it's like an Evereni trait. And I was like, oh, they can like, oh, they're, I really, really overthought this. And I was like, the reason people hate Evereni is because they can see like spirits. But that's not true at all. It turns out this bitch is just crazy. So
Did we talk about this last time?
Yeah,
I wasn't
we
here.
did.
Sorry.
Okay, so no, I was like, I also thought that people were just like, oh, these, like, look at the big bad. It's like, okay, but they're both doing it. Are they both broken, or
No, I think
Well, yes, and
can they actually see dead people?
and I think they're just predisposed to manifesting their whatever's weighing on them in the form of like
Yeah.
ghostly,
I mean,
whatever.
they're both deeply traumatized.
Oh
I
yeah,
was just thinking, like, if they could really see spirits, then hopefully they would have had more ties with their parents and shit. You know?
Yeah, I think I said this on a previous episode, but I don't think that's like they're actually seeing the real
Yeah.
spirits just because like
No, 'cause
Kevin is
Kevin's
acting in a
fucked up
distinctly
this.
un-Kevin way.
no, he's absolutely
Um,
a
Well,
projection of Marta's
That was
mind.
what finally made me realize, like,
Yeah.
oh no, because it's like, it's basically all your depressed thoughts, but he's just saying them. And I was like,
Yep.
wow,
Yeah.
this is like when I spiral. This is
Oh
crazy.
no! Oh
Rana
man.
also sees Kevin specifically.
I do. I see Kevin in his Jedi robes telling me I'm a worthless piece of shit.
Oh man, dude. Saying that I relate to Marta might be the worst thing I've ever said about myself ever.
I
Anyway,
promise it's not.
But I do think that it's essentially like generational trauma in the form
Mhm.
of this specific manifestation.
yeah. Just like so, Star Wars, a lot of dead people, so much grief, constant theme. So yeah, obviously that's present here. I definitely think you're speaking towards like the Evereni generational trauma and them kind of being like a lost people without a home is like is part of this. But also deeply woven into Star Wars is like Anakin's grief over his mom and over Padme, and or even like his like almost like what is it like um having advanced grief over losing Padme that like drives the entire Skywalker saga. We've got Obi-Wan being the saddest man alive. Takes Anakin on as a Padawan, but because he has grief guilt over Qui-Gon getting stabbed because he's the only person in Star Wars ever to get stabbed in the kidney and die. And then, losing Satine, losing Anakin, him going into his own like self-imposed exile because he's like, I am a failure. You are. But that's also a catalyst for things. Like, is it completely his fault? No, but he's a failure. I'll say it.
It's relatable.
Yana's like is telling herself she's spending this entire time trying to take care of Marta, and actually like she's so stuck in her own grief about Korra that she's not able to, rein her cousin in at all. And yeah, just good times. Speaking of Filoni, this is why I'm always mad that he just won't let people fucking die, Ahsoka. Because it's like, where's there's no actual like impact like this. It is like Ahsoka's character has largely been rendered meaningless, like because she just won't go away. Like there are no consequences for her for any fucking decisions she makes. This is a completely different fucking discussion. I'm still mad about Kanan and Tech actually dying because whatever.
Somewhere in San Francisco, Dave Filoni just thought about Kanan and laughed.
I don't want to. All right, I'm done talking now.
But no, I mean, I think it's very real, and I think it speaks to, like, and honestly, even just as a storytelling device, which, like, we criticize franchises and Star Wars for using death as a storytelling device all the time, but like
Some people do better than others.
some people do it better than others, and even like as a storytelling device, the Everany being a dying species and being hated for being like planet killers is like in its own way kind of ironic when you look at like what Marta is choosing to do based on what that generational trauma has done to her on Dalna, and what Markian is choosing to do, you know, several generations later, based on, again, that same generational trauma and the fact that everybody hates Everany. And it's a very interesting storytelling choice to like show like the way people hate them really isn't their fault, and it's discrimination. And also, separate point, they kind of suck.
Yeah, separate point. We're not seeing the best that the Evereny have to offer.
Yeah.
No.
They're not sending their best for sure.
I
Oh my
really somehow I knew it was going there, and I was hoping we would stop, but here we are.
We have to make little jokes to keep from crying, Rana. I don't know what to tell you.
Poison.
People are,
No.
yeah, also not just dying from Evereny, but also dying from poison. So that's fun.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Never mind. I forgot. Go ahead. Don't worry.
Oh. Okay. I guess like not only were we poisoning people, we were poisoning children, which like I don't like children, but that seems like a line you've crossed there, you know? Like
Kate famously doesn't like kids, but she's not poisoning them yet. So
I don't want to poison children. That's
I'm
fucked
just
up. But
kidding.
even I know.
I don't.
If our neighbors are listening, your children are
that's
safe.
literally
here.
what I was thinking about.
I don't like kids, but we need them in society. You don't
Yeah, they're
You
precious.
can't just kill them.
And also, like, I don't know. Let me not get on my soapbox about
They
why
suck,
kids are
but like they.
I just feel bad for the treatment of children because they're innocent.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh no, 1000%. And also, you
Yeah.
know, it's not like children are already a vulnerable population, obviously, because they have no rights and no agency, and they're very small. But like poisoning a child in a fucking soup kitchen, like that is so fucking low. I can't even describe.
And
Like,
poisoning at-risk children.
yes, like
Poor children.
hungry
who are at a soup
children.
kitchen.
I mean, it's probably going to be a policy
We're just trying to
recommendation
get
in
their
the
meal.
next year, but also, yeah.
I was
You're
gonna
not
say,
wrong.
next thing you know, they're gonna be redlining Dalna. It's gonna be a whole thing. That will look back and be like, that's where Chris went too far. Got it.
I mean, this Star Wars is about fascism, so
Famously.
famously.
Yeah, the
Star
poison
Wars
was
famously
interesting.
Antifa.
I also couldn't. Maybe I'm just slow, and also, ironically, I'm slow and with speed reading. So, but I couldn't understand the motive of why she was poisoning people. Do we
We're
know
not there
this?
yet.
Why would
yet,
we
I think,
poison
'cause
Great.
kids?
I just wanted to make
didn't
sure
read
I
either.
was not like completely obtuse, and I was like, I don't understand why,
Mhm.
but okay.
Like, don't you want the people in the town that your cult compound is outside of, like, on your side?
Although the
when
Colts
when all the Jedi struck up,
They do.
they do love poisoning.
And-
But like, you still want the locals on your side if you can, because otherwise they try to invade your compound, which does happen.
That's true.
Unless you're testing weapons of mass destruction.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. Was like, is
Oh,
this a
the
power
fucking
play where she
rice.
has some way that she can, cancel out the poison or heal people in some way or whatever? Also, are her little episodes real or are they fake visions? Is it like as soon as they said she was like speaking a language no one thought was real or whatever, when Yana's like, this seems fake,
Oh,
I was like, are we speaking
Oh.
in tongues?
so like there are definitely people who in the crowd who are speaking in tongues to kind of like imitate her, but like my read on the situation was that she is having real seizures and passing them off as like spiritual experiences.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, my take is definitely that she is force sensitive because she's shady as fuck, and like she's hanging around the Leveler all the time.
Mhm.
And
Which,
I don't
like,
know
props
if
to
you've-
her, like, fucking will of steel
I was
to
gonna say
not be dead.
the absolute
Yeah, I don't know if
hatred.
you've read this, but the Leveler eats the Jedi. The
What?
Force sensitive
I missed that. I'm
bitches.
just kidding.
Now that you bring that, I'm thinking about that. God, is it Vildar who is the only one who's just like, I'm so angry the Leveler can't eat me? I'm like, how much anger and hatred does this woman have in her heart to be with it, like, with even able to withstand the Leveler for like 5 minutes is kind of bananas. Actually, it's fine.
It's all fine.
It's yeah.
We're all doing
Yep,
great.
yep.
This is. Can I make a point real
Oh
quick?
yes, please do.
So I know we mostly see them trying to poison the children
Yes,
with the soup.
yes. But the journalist,
They kill a fucking queer lady.
they keep doing that.
What?
On top of everything else, doing hate crimes.
It's not
We
great.
love to fridge our fucking gays. Like, kill all the queer ladies ever. I just stare into the void and hope it consumes me. And also, she seems so cool. Like, she showed up like, oh, I'm undercover. I'm gonna do whatever. I was dead.
Yeah, I was also hoping more was gonna happen with her character aside from literally just simply fucking dying. It's okay though.
Just kill
Yana's
the
with you,
lesbians.
staring into the void.
I mean, I'm not convinced Yana's gonna make it out of this because they already killed off her girlfriend. So
Well, now she only has one
She's
hand,
down one hand.
which in Star Wars is actually
Did I
probably a
miss
good
that?
thing. So
yeah, it's
Star
like
Wars
she's
truly
just
has the rumblies that only hands can fill.
What the fuck? God, that is a
She's
deep
just
cut.
one in a long line of one-handed protagonists.
You are
It's-
correct.
When it happened, I literally opened my mouth and went, "What?" like this, and then I knew I overreacted, and then I was like, "It's a Star Wars story. Of course, someone lost a hand. This is what we do.
No one-
We chop off hands with lightsabers. It's
No limit.
famously
It's on
what
the
Star
bingo
Wars
card,
is
for
all
sure.
about. It's grief
my God.
and it's
Oh.
lost hands."
Why not both? They're
Yes.
both trauma. That's okay.
Or you could be Anakin and just all things are gone, and also super grief, and also
Should have chopped more hands.
And
Big
a lost
anger
hand. He
refrigerator.
chops hands and he chopped a hand. His hand's gone.
it's true. It's true.
All his
Chopped
limbs
Luke's
are
hand,
gone.
and then half a year later, he was redeemed. Which is all I'm saying.
He
Listen,
chopped-
honest to God, the first time
No, go ahead.
I watched Empire and he cuts off Luke's hand, I was just sitting there thinking, why would you have no hands? Why
It's
would you do that?
genetic.
It's fine.
Yada's actually a predecessor of the Skywalkers.
Oh my God.
Yana Skywalker. That child's name, Yana Skywalker.
Fuck. Please.
Still
God,
makes
no.
more sense.
All right.
This just reminds me of back when the sequel trilogy was in like full, like it was like in the middle of it, and every single time they introduced a new female character,
A woman.
in any era of Star Wars.
Imagine a
everybody was like,
woman.
is that Rey's mom? Janina Gavankar in Battlefront 2. Is that Rey's mom?
Notably,
Famously, no.
notably, literally an Indian person. Like,
Hey, not
just
all
like-
of us
or
look
Sabine.
like our other parents. It's fine.
I mean,
It's a
like,
joke.
Yeah,
It's a
genetic
fun little,
subcontinent, but-
fun little multiracial joke there. Haha. Phenotype does not equal genotype, Kate.
subcontinent Indian, but yes.
That's what I. Yeah, my point remains the same.
That's hashtag. That's the joke.
Oh my God.
I was with you, Rana. I got it.
Thanks.
Rana's like, I don't want to have been joking anymore.
I don't know what it's. Joe, you finished your whiskey.
That's
You
it.
finished
know.
that whole thing.
See,
Holy shit!
Oh wow.
No wonder we're at an
I
hour.
finished it like a good 10 minutes ago.
okay.
Thank
Oh,
you.
we're at an hour because we had Catholic pod in the middle.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, we did.
We took
true.
mass.
That was my
Fucking
bad.
God.
Sorry.
It's an
Listen,
hour.
my stories may be long and have no point, but they don't compare to mass. Let's be clear here.
All right, Burb has a question in the fucking outline, so I'm just gonna answer it while you do whatever it is that you
Continue
fucking
to blaspheme.
whatever you fucking do. You're already Jewish. There's no hope for you, you know? Like
Whoa,
No, that's
we're
the
gonna get
beauty of it.
canceled here. This is not good.
No, there's no
oh my
heaven
I was
in
going to make
Judaism,
another
right?
joke, but I'm not going to. Anyway,
Isn't
I'm
that
just
the thing?
not going to make another joke. All right. So Burb had a question about, so as we get to the end of this section that we just read, we've got a whole lot of Jedi popping up on Dalna, and as I recall and your question was like how much of this did we know about, and how much of this
Yeah,
did other people know
because
about?
what we see is like everybody's showing up to Donna
Yes.
in like pairs and small groups.
Yes.
And we've seen some of it. We're like, oh,
Yes.
we're just gonna go. What the fuck?
Yeah, all of the Jedi that we meet in person in this part of the book are people that like are mentioned, or they come up on comms calls or whatever in Cataclysm. So like all the names do line up, but like you're exactly correct that like there is deeply like no fucking coordination or communication happening amongst like any of these people. Like one of the things that like was definitely interesting to me is that like as the Jedi become more, I don't know, centralized, systematized in terms of like their power structures, like there's definitely like a more of a feeling that like that somebody knows where everyone is at any given time. Like the council issues like, I don't know, tasks for people to complete, and so like they're able to track pretty much everybody, despite the fact that there's like thousands of them. That is not so here. They're just kind of willy-nilly doing whatever.
Doing what life?
Yeah, it's a lot of like, we're following the will of the Force in this era. The will of the Force is separately leading all of us to Dalna. That couldn't be weird.
No, nothing to see here. Perfectly normal
definitely-
things at this time.
Doesn't mean that we should be keeping our guard up.
Who
To
put
be
this point
fair-
about LeBron in here, by the way?
They're not communicating enough to know that like
was
Hey,
me.
Ryan.
everybody
It
else
was
is
me.
also going to fucking Donna.
Kate wanted to hate her husband more, but it was me. I'm sorry. So the note, so that people know this and it doesn't matter, is every single fucking
That's
time
funny.
that I read Lieben, Master Lieben, blah blah blah, I read LeBron. And I had to look up what this character looks like. Turns out he's like a giant cat thing.
I was gonna say it's like she's a cat. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, excuse you, she is a cat. Don't misgender the cat. Thank you.
For some reason, though, I just picture LeBron James. Every time it's like Space Jam and Star Wars in the modern era. I know they redid Space Jam. I don't acknowledge that. It's not a part of my life. But every time I just think LeBron. I don't know why. It's every time. And I just needed to
Thinking
tell
about
someone.
that vine of that kid saying LeBron James.
Yep,
That's
that's exactly
me.
what I was thinking of.
LeBron
Every fucking page.
James.
Tell you what, though, Master
LeBron
Liban just
James.
spontaneously crumbling to dust is not the worst allegory for LeBron's career.
Wow.
Can we be done with this pod
Aw.
now? Anybody got anything
It's
else?
fine. I'm
We
just a
have
bitter
so many
Lakers fan.
reasons
Don't
that
worry
we could-
about it.
Are you a Lakers fan? Like, what's
How have we not talked? Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like there are a lot of reasons that people are going to ban us from recording, and we had about 7 in
I've
this
been
episode.
canceled for at least 7 reasons so far.
Our NBA takes are not what's gonna do it.
No. Definitely not.
I'm pretty sure LeBron
No,
sucks
no.
is not even a hot take anymore. I'm pretty sure that's just like accepted wisdom.
Oh my god. Did anyone else have anything actually fucking substantive to say before I cut us off because we need to be cut off?
I don't remember this part of the book, but like, fuck killing your gays.
The part with LeBron James.
Can you please end the pod, you fucking drug asshole? Oh, jeez.
Thank you for listening to this episode, if you can call it that, of the Book Wars pod. Next episode, we're going to be finishing Path of Vengeance by Kevin Scott. We're also going to be reading the manga The Edge of Balance Precedent, which is a whole... It takes place after the book, so read it after. If you have the means, first and foremost, donate to the org that we talked about at the top, which was the National Immigrant Justice Center at immigrantjustice.org. I feel like things are happening on video, and I'm actually reading the prompts, so I don't know what they are. But that's fine.
We're just reacting to you having had alcohol. It's
That's
fine.
Then, if you want to support us, you can donate to the Tashi Station Radio Patreon or give us coffee. Really helps cover our hosting and production costs. At some point, we'll stream again. We've been bad about it the last couple months.
We had depression.
The world's fucking collapsing around us. Give us a break. But we'll also post more pictures of Argos, Blue, Flix, Magenta, Merly, Orca, and Tony on the Instagram for your pleasure. Our theme song is Whiz Bang by Poddington Bear. Our logo and artwork are by Joe Butera Design, and our audio and production are done by very soon to be Dr. Producer Devin Keys. From all of us here at Book Wars Pod, Kate, Rana, Miranda, Devin, I'm Chris. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
And God
I
help
feel like
you, Jesus
Today
Christ.
we need to change it to say I'm sorry for listening.
Yeah,
This
right?
is rough.
I mean, it's always I'm sorry,
I'm deeply sorry for the time we've wasted, and we'll talk to you next
but...
week.
And the bandwidth we're taking up on Brian's server.